Alright, so I was thinking about trading the whole time. So I'm gonna do a speed run real quick. I think we already uh changed the weeklies, right? We already changed the weeklies. Yeah, weeklies, and then so now let's go to the next day. That's 4, 5, 6. So obviously volume came in from 4 o'clock, but it's not necessarily what we want. Same high as yesterday, or basically the same. I want to see some stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, let's get a weekend. Zero price will be bouncing off. Wants to bounce as a low right here, but kind of like a base, risking down here. But let's see how price behaves. It's not giving us a long opportunity yet. It's not too bad, but right now we can say there is literally no. I guess there is bullish volume. Price breaks this point and it's going all the way down. So I don't think price will want to break that point. So I'm going long here, risking this low, 12.5%. Broke the point, but sent right back up. So still have the good volume to the upside. It's holding this base here. It's a very nice base there. It's holding it. It's closing below. I know what they lost. I took a short here because right now we don't have much bullish volume. Take a short there, risking up above that wick, so 30. So we ended up stopping out there. Yeah, instead of just taking a shot, may have just closed this one for a small loss here and taking that shot. But yeah, I think price comes back down here, but you may find some kind of support inside this imbalance. So there's also that. Holding the base. Okay, volume came in here. Price moved up from here, so good volume came in here. Continuation to the downside. There you go. So if we are close that trade, it would be nice, but risk is here. Risking 30. Got our 60. If we didn't close the trade, we're still in profit on the day. It's fine. And that's it. Had to hold that trade all day. Let's go to the next day. Highs here, lows here. 3, 4, 5, 6. No volume, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I mean, there was volume on these days. That's why we came into trade at 7:30. So we got an entry at 7:40. If not, we would have been waiting till 8:05, which we'll find out there's no real bullish volume on the day. And then we'll have just traded. I guess so. It is fair. We shouldn't have, because this. I thought we just only 6:30 volume. So at this point, the volume was basically the same. So we should have waited till 7 to 8:05. At this point, we'll be like, oh, this is first bullish volume. It's all bearish volume on the day, and then this is a base here that formed. And so when price rejected here, this was a nice continuation candle. We could have decided to take the trade here if we wanted, but that's if we came in at 8:10. But this candle wasn't the best, so we'll just wait. This kind of happens again. This one then happens, and high was 36.30. High was 36. It's about the same high, but this did break the high, but it was pretty bearish. And if we took this trade here, risking here, that's fine. If we didn't take it here, at this point here, we did get an entry right there at 11:35, so we could have gotten in right there 11:35. Another entry right there short, risking the same point. So either way worked. Alright, let's go for this day. So right now we're coming at 7:55. basically 8 o'clock. See that there is more bullish volume on the day, way more bullish volume on the day. That's 8 o'clock, 8:05. We're looking for to get it in a long down here. This is last month's high, so it makes sense that prices trading within last month's high and last week's high. We're looking to get in a long down here. It's bounced quite a bit from here, so this is definitely a good place to get in a long. Definitely a good place to get in a long. So let's wait for price to. And obviously, coming up here is not a bad short, but then we'll be above last month's high. Let's see what price has come down here now. Good rejection. I'll take this long right here. Take this long right here. I'm risking down there. Yeah, that's 70. It's not a bad place to risk. If we're getting lower, we get another trade. That's not enough. And we get stopped out. But now, that's it. We're down for the, what's it called? We'll not try to get in unless there's volume that comes into the upside, because we do have volume to the long side, so we're not scared to take any trades to the long side. But otherwise, we need to see. It's not a bad short there though, to be honest. Because price was rejecting from here. Good volume, good rejection here. And next candle was a doji. Not a bad short right there. Risking the highs there, so 20. So ideally it didn't break here. Risking 20. Not a bad short at all. So 20. Risking 20 right there. Not a bad short at all. I wanted to trade in a way I didn't have to make any mistakes on this back test, but whatever. It's nice. It's an okay short right there. But given the fact that we had bearish volume and we still have bullish volume, and right now it's at the highs of this zone, we could always take a short just like today, unfortunately. But this time around, we actually got an entry for the short, which is not a bad entry right there. Short, risking that high, and definitely we'll still go in here to hedge. Long, risking this low. So 12.5%, risking 20. We're almost getting 40 here, and that will give us profit on the day. Obviously, we're break even, so we're still down 12.5% on the day. Annoying, but it literally broke. Oh, volume came in right there. I guess you could have hedged on this black candle. Not a bad point to hedge. Again, remember that. Remember that there was volume on the day, so if volume pushes in like that, it's not a bad point to hedge. You risk below the low right there at 16 probably. Price didn't have anything up until this point, so you're looking to see how price behaves around basically the high. So this week's up here. Just 17. Looking for 34, which is up all the way up here. This is where price dropped from. Rejection here, not a bad rejection there. Instead of closing, I mean, let's say you were break even, you got break even. So now we're in long. Price has now formed structure to the upside, so we can just break even here. Let's say we broke even here, and right now this is not a bad place to enter. I think we enter here now. So let's say this one's break even, clone. So this one's break even here. I don't think it's a bad price to enter short, risking the same point we raised the prior. Let's see how price holds. If price goes higher to this point, we don't mind going in another short. So we're looking for 34 still. So 17, looking for 34, which we get here. So we'll close this trade for 2 hours. This loss was 12.5% down there. And then this one here. And then this one now we just made it back. This was break even. So now we're in this short, it's in a loss. That's our only trade right now. We're risking all the way up here. So 20, right? So I want to see if price will give us a short. That's good volume right there. That's good volume right there. We're already close to our entry. Bunch of rejection, I guess. Bunch of rejection. We should have already gone in up here. Yeah, either up here or up here. This candle here. Rejection at the highs. So I'm thinking it'll be hard to know to get in. This candle is not bad actually. This candle is not bad at all, but the prior candle is more bullish. This is the first black candle, so it'll probably be up here at the other 12.5%, and then we're risking these highs here, so 18. I want to see how price behaves at this last week's high. Okay, rejection. That's a low. Price only went up this much. Right now, price has not formed much, just this base here. Last week's high, I guess. So that's a good hedge there. Good hedge right there. Risking the lows. I guess at last week's high, you should close one of your shorts. So I guess when you got in short here, you could have held all the way to here. Maybe yesterday, maybe after this candle, you close that short here, getting long here, risking down there. Because price is just consolidating, so you're gonna trade the consolidation too. Today, what was price doing before we came in? Price went up, went down, went up, went down, went up. So then we started trading around here. We should have gone in long, looking to get in short up here, but we didn't get an opportunity. We didn't get a short opportunity up here. That's the thing. Candles were pretty bullish. That's the difference. But given the fact that price is going up and down, so when it came around this red line and stuff, and then this candle happened, you could have gotten short around here, or this black candle, one of the two. Short there, risking high up there. When you pull back down to this base, onto this base, with this nice rejection, you could have gone in short on this candle, risking down here, and then when you pull back lower, you should have gone in short, risking down here. Long, and I would have been that, and pull back. I had this base already. Should have gone in long again here, risking below the base. It's not a bad base at all. It had break of structure underneath there, and we got that finally. So same thing here, long, risking up there. We get this, closing it here, long, short, long, closing it up here for 2 hour, and then we, oh, it was still up here. I think it was up here even. And then we get this short here, risking up there, and then when price pushes higher, we tick on that short again inside this imbalance or whatever, risking higher, a little bit higher. Obviously, when we expect price to come up here, and we expect to get a short off of here, off of this imbalance, but we may even have to wait to this point. So then, well, if we didn't take this short, we could have taken this one here, risking the same point up there, and then getting back in at last week's high, long, closing one of the two, probably this higher one, or just closing both there, and then getting in long, risking down there. If price pushes down again, would getting another long at yesterday's low. And now for the highs, at 12:05, it's not forming much. This was the point where price really dropped from, so we can again go in, what's it called, short again, close our longs, because price is trading. So 20, risking 20 now. If price goes higher, we'll be looking to switch, but this is now more bullish. This is more bullish right here. I like these candles right here. Still looking nice. Maybe to get the price come even lower than this low here. Not looking. What's time? 12:35. Looking quite bullish, very bullish. Tried to break and reject it, so we just let it be. Expecting price to go lower. Holding in here. 1310. 1340. Alright, we just close our trade there, 1350 break even, and we're done with that trade. Alright, that's Tuesday. What's the time? 10:52. 5, 6. Yesterday's low and yesterday's high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spending price come down here. We have lows here and here to use. We have quite a bit of lows to use. So let's see. There's not much bullish volume on the day though. It's yesterday's high and price is already below it. There's not much bullish volume, but definitely if price comes here, we're definitely looking to take long. Taking long, ideally, let me see. Want to risk ideally here, but we'll see. We may be able to reach down here. Price has formed some kind of base up there. Some kind of base up here, just like this. Like the whole range traded from something out there. So let's wait for price to get up here for going short. Alright, that's a good short, but the prior candle was not good. It's okay. Damn, price is looking quite bullish, especially with this candle here. Gonna have to wait. Damn, really worked. We're looking quite bullish, rejecting, especially with this candle here. So skin here would not be a bad idea. 11. We got in on this candle here. I mean, might as well just reach the low that was safe from. So risk 18, and the price came lower, then we can get in at a lower entry. Simple. Man, managing this shit is annoying. But the price goes up, looking more bullish. Expect price to find some kind of rejection here, but it may just continue going higher. Because right now we don't have any bearish signs really. We don't really have much bearish signs, so still watching. There you go. Good rejection up there. Very good candle right there, honestly. Price from this base here and this base here, obviously. Like if you're not able to draw it, it'll be something like this. So, and price popped up from here. I guess this was not a bad ad here. It was not bad. And if you're in on this trade here, and depending on where you risk, if you're risking just this lows, then you'll be fine. If you're risking here, then you would almost be at TP. But if you're risking here, then you're just about 1 hour. So for this one, your risk is down here, this candle here. I don't like that. That's more bearish than bullish. Looks like price is holding this structure here. Let's see the next candle. It's not too bad. Again, okay, we're fine. Okay. It's like price wants to end on this structure. Honestly, I'll take a hedge here. Risking a little bit above the highs. So maybe risking 10 right there. So 100. Obviously, this is break even. This may have lost. Honestly, if you're going to take a hedge, you might as well close this trade because it's pretty close. And then hold this too. This is now break even. And on your hedge, you're risking 100. looking for 20, you get a TP right there. Price has now formed this base here. We didn't get breakup structure to the upside, but it's not not too bad a base. Obviously, price moved nicely from down here. So, wait, what? What am I doing? 10, 20 is literally here. We're out. Why didn't we get in a hedge here? Should have gotten another trade here. Like when price came back all the way to the low of day, and on that trade there, risking the same point. So now it'll be 14. Watching how price behaves here. Oh, that's get out of the trade. I'm gonna get out of the long trade there. Let's get out of the long trade. It's fine. That's annoying. Oh, it's end of day. Ah, you can wait. I guess I thought it was still midday. I didn't know it was end of day. Because end of day, you'd wanna midday. That's probably gonna continue to down. So end of day, it's a choppy thing. So you could have held this, I guess. Alright, let me, so, 1 hour, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so same, yes, this low is here, yes, this low is here, yes, this high is up here. I think there's volume that came in at 6:30. No, it's about the same. I think it came at 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it 5? So say 4. Alright, so coming at 7:55, 8, 8:05. This is when we're coming in. There's mixture of bullish and bearish volume, but we're obviously consolidating. Once your price behaves here, you can get in a short. First low is here, second lows are up there. For this low, risk above that candle. For this lows, for this, whatever, you get the point. I keep calling lows. I'm tired. Didn't give us an entry to the short side, but let's see how price behaves here, because we may get an entry long. Alright, we'll take that entry long. This is the first low. This is the low one on risk, so we'll just risk this low. Might as well. So about 10. Price has come here. Still no entry to the short side. Okay, that's a good candle. Nope. That's a good candle. Power candle is still bullish. So I would like to think. I guess it wasn't a bad entry there. Might as well reach this high here. So if you entered hedge there, then you'll be risking that high up there. So something like this. Price didn't, so about 6. Price didn't form any base here, so let's see how it reacts at this low. Otherwise, if we get a pullback to the upside, then we wanna so 6 looking for 12. It's around here. So we get TP. Guess we should break even here. Whatever. Price is holding this point, but it's not giving us an entry to the long side yet. It has already taken profit. This hasn't even lost, but we could easily break even here. So we'll break even one way or the other, and this is a sweet 25% profit. Something formed here, but we don't know what it is. These are good rejections, but these are good rejections. Since prices continue to the downside, I don't like the way this price rejected here, but yeah, this is very good rejection here. A very good volume here. Let's see how price reacts around here. That's about the last place. Not much volume. That's good volume to the downside there. Price really pushing to the downside. It's not enough volume. There's a base here, but It's good rejection. Let's see it. Huh? I didn't get an entry. It's not a bad entry right there. Risking this high, so this candle there. 1330. Alright, we get out on this count. Oh shit. Didn't close right, but should have gotten out there. Cause price end of day, right? So you don't wanna be playing around. Just get in there, get out there, just get out there. If you could, otherwise you just have to take what you get. Or you you definitely have a stop as regular once price is about end of day, so whatever. So there was this, it wasn't much, but there was that, and then there was that short there, risking that high there. Technically risking this high, but might as well risk up there. It was really close. Risking that high there, and then if you held, good for you. You got like four times your risk. 6 times 6, you get 6 times your risk. If you held nicely, you get 6 times your risk. Otherwise, you get 2 times your risk and your rest in matter. Let's do the last day. We're done. 11:12 right now. 5, 6. Yesterday's low right here. Yesterday's high right there. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Way more bullish volume on the day, but not as much regardless. So there is no bearish volume, but we know that price drop from here. So, and this is rejecting nicely, but it's not enough. Yeah, that's not bad. But there's no bearish volume, so we don't even know. Yeah, it's like, oh, this 805 now, so it's basically begging you to get in short. So you might as well just. Well, this is the base though. It's kind of forming a base. But if you're gonna risk, this is the high on risk. So above that candle is just there. With that kind of momentum, 10, and knowing that there's no bearish volume. Bearish volume came in, but not as much still. There's not much volume on either side. There's more bullish volume than bearish volume on the day. So, and you were gonna watch how price behaved, interacted here, and you can see it was nice rejection still. Could have gone in risking this low, so that candle there, but it's up to you. Actually, it's not a bad hedge right there. Risking this low, or risking that candle there. Still in the game, but it's quite interesting. Next low is here, so you want to risk down there. That's not a bad entry, so you might just leave your current one. Get out break even on the short because price just rejected. Looks like price wants to go up versus down. He didn't even give you any short entries here. He didn't give you the short entries here either. Didn't give you short entries here either. You just got that first entry. There's been no short entries, so the price looks more bullish. Oh, this is break even, right? So if you had what's it called added here because of this candle, then you'd have to risk this low right there. So it would have been, the first one was 100, this one would have been 16 to 160. You obviously want to see how price behaves here. Your first exit is 20, so looking to get out up here, 20 up there, right above 37, 39, 37.85 or something like that. Price rejected from here, so price rejecting right now, so you want to get in short up there, risking this high, so a little bit above it. Okay, what is our little bit above it before price gets there? So the high, so probably just risk around 10. Make it 10 or make it 9 or 2. Let's just choose, yeah, let's just choose 10. I just like 10. That's good bullish volume on that particular candle right there. Okay, price looks, oh, okay, that's still good. So once that kind of happens, it's of your own sense to get out of your short, but if you stayed, you just take that loss. You still have 2 longs anyway, so your first one would have taken your 20 up here. It's not there yet, so 20 is up here. So you may not even have lost your short yet. But with this amount of bearish volume that's coming in here and there, we don't like those. So if you had gotten out of your short here, this is another point to want to get in to a short. Yep, right there. Risking 10 above this high. Watching how price behaves down here. Not bad. Oof. So you get stopped out of your short, but you get your 20, so that's 25% made, and then you're risking 16 on this one, so 160, you get your 32 soon. $12.25. mm. 13.15, just let it go. So 32 on this trade here. Basically got it. That's it right there. I say you should let this go because, well, it's like it's already past 1. It's really low. You risk it right here. So 11, give her 22. You still don't get it anyways, so might as well. By the time you wait for count to close, you'd have been dead in the waters. So this short was the only one that was a loss, so 12.5% loss, and then 50% or 25% on each of these trades, so that's a 50% gain. So 37.5% up on the day. This was a break even, and this was a break even. At least assuming you took this trade, because looking right after I took it, I saw that yes, there was this volumes, but this candle wasn't. It didn't really have the volume. It's just rejecting nicely, and there was this base here, so. But if price had gone up like this, I may have taken this one. And if I had taken this one after this candle, I'd probably just get out. So, just like we got out after this candle, just get out after this candle. Oh yeah, we went in short on this one because we're still within this highs here. But this, we just went in short, got the volume to the short side. Alright, that's it. So see you tomorrow. don't want to spend too much time. I gotta go sleep. I gotta go fold my clothes and sleep.